Sundays with Styles, no weapon.
Sundays.
Sundays? Sundays.
Yo, where the fuck? Hold up.
Whoa. Yo, let's go.
What the fuck? What is this?
What the fuck is going on here? Oh, he's back! What the fuck? Oh!
Thunders! Uncle Joey let me out of the basement, boys. Kamala was spanking me, and I didn't like it.
Holy
Not
shit.
like I used to.
Thought you were gonna make it, dude. You said
No,
you were tied up,
He's
literally.
back, man.
I was literally tied up, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get...
I know, like, this is like 3 weeks old, but you know what
We
it was?
had-
That was like AI robot that we had for the last couple. We didn't realize.
I actually am an AI robot.
Wait, you are too?
And I
He
also...
Hey,
Robotic nonsense.
Robotic bullshit nonsense.
Another Sundays, episode 19.
Yeah,
19,
episode
ladies and gentlemen.
baby. Basically,
Who's
the
that?
calm before the storm. I actually want to start this over here. The calm
right.
before the storm, because episode 20 is our big episode 20, and we're doing all about conspiracies.
Yeah.
Don't be looking at each other and doing weird shit over here. I don't like that. So
Well,
I'm about to just jump right into the topic.
I don't think you are.
So,
I don't think you are.
What do you
I don't
got?
think
Why?
you
What
are.
do you got first there?
So, first of all, this shit's gotta go on fucking on silent because I can't be having people hit me up during the episode. So that's how.
We know you're
Yeah.
a popular guy, but yeah, we
Yeah,
can't have that
big time.
stupid shit. Yeah.
So what we got? You want?
Nah,
No,
I can't
no,
get my
same thing.
phone
Just
to stop, turn off.
everybody that's on the Facebook page, if you guys can, please, for the love of God, just subscribe to it. It's very easy.
Aren't you sick of listening to us?
I would
God
say,
and the
I'd say go
baby
watch
Jesus.
a YouTube video.
Help
about
us
it.
and save us. Thank you, because
Yeah, go on YouTube and watch a video about how to subscribe on our page.
Very
to our
simple.
page. Go on our page
Yeah,
and watch a
dude.
YouTube video on how to subscribe.
Yeah, extremely simple.
dude, it's not rocket appliances. It's really not.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, because we got like what 430 something done.
Yeah,
430.
You know what? I realize I'm gonna need the fucking
75 people.
You know
on,
what?
on the
Actually,
page.
give me 1 second. Yeah, 7 people. But so, and what else?
So we also have Spotify guys too. Like I know YouTube isn't for everyone, and there's different
Oh, yeah,
platforms
yeah.
for everyone, right? So this podcast, we're blessed enough to be on Apple Podcasts,
Apple
Spotify,
Podcasts, Spotify,
YouTube.
YouTube.
You
What
can
else?
look at it. What's that?
Oh.
Beansprout?
No, you guys. Well, because you have an Android, right?
Yes.
So with Android too, they also have the podcast. I'm pretty sure, right?
On every
Yeah.
platform. Every platform that I have access to, I've looked up. Our podcast has been on. Even on if you look at
Yeah.
TikTok,
It's a little
Twitter,
behind, but it's still it's gradual. You know?
It's a slow process building. We're only at episode 19.
Yeah.
Listen,
I forgot the gavel.
It's gonna be 20
I was looking
weeks
for a
in.
meat tenderizer, but I decided to get the spoon. When you guys fucking around, keep fucking around. The wooden spoon is fucking coming. All
This
right,
guy think he's Italian.
Yeah,
What is
okay.
this?
Did
So,
you
$1
see his little
a
TikTok
week.
video earlier this week with his,
$1
Oh,
a week
yeah.
for all y'all supporters.
and we do appreciate
Of the
all the
show.
people that have supported to us.
Yo, a lot
Facts.
of donations. Thank you.
We're at about $150 of our $500, between $500 and $750 to get, and that seems
It's
like a
a
lot of
goal.
money. That seems like a lot of
It's a
money,
goal.
but we're talking about 3 pairs of headphones, 3 microphones, the cords, the interface, how to record to it. I mean, it all adds up. And as we know, inflation is not nice right now, ladies
It's
and
just
gentlemen.
it's gonna be a big
it's
thing
all-
because I would say that the video quality
Is gonna be
is
like-
pretty much on. Well, no, I'm saying even with this.
Oh, this is
hold
good.
on.
Oh, this
is
Yeah.
good.
The big thing that we're
Is the
doing
audio.
is the audio.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I have had some people say like. The audio is not terrible, but it's when you have stuff like in the background and stuff, and like when we have a big group,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do
Like
about
next
a
week.
little bit of
Next
overlapping.
week we got
yeah.
a big group. We got
Remind me to bring
definitely
the gavel
Jerron Freeman's coming through. For
Yes.
Sure.
And we're supposed to have
think-
Juliana.
Yeah,
Juliana, right? And she did
Bryce,
ask
yeah.
if her sister-in-law can come.
Are they conspiracy theorists?
And I invited Rosada.
Are they conspiracy
Rosada.
theorists or are they on the
So
opposite?
if John's coming,
Don't
then
know
that's
how
gonna
it-
be.
yeah,
But
it's gonna-
7 we can definitely do. 8 maybe, but it's gonna be
It'll be challenging.
We're gonna figure it out.
We'll figure it
But it's a big 20th fucking
Are they
extravaganza
on
blowout.
the conspiracy side or are they on the
Oh,
non-conspiracy
yeah.
side?
They want the
Everyone,
conspiracy.
everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves conspiracy.
Hold on,
theories.
no, but would it be interesting though?
You think
Maybe
Democrats don't like
if we
conspiracy
got
theories?
one or two that didn't believe in conspiracy, get on it, just a rebuttal so you have the back and forth on it. Mm-hmm.
Maybe Rosado will be that because he seems to just go
Yeah.
against
Well,
everything.
Dan's a Democrat.
Right. Democrat Dan. If anybody can ruin your day, he fucking can. Democrat Dan.
I was gonna play it too.
He's the
I know he's
I just let it roll.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. No.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
man.
But no, so yeah, and shout out to everybody who supported us.
Everyone, dude. There's a
Everybody.
multitude of
There's a
people.
multitude. I can just raffle them out a lot. Pretty much everyone right off the top of my head. Freaking both Daves, Dave Shea and David John Kendrick. We got
Yep.
Brian Caddy Welch.
Oh.
We got Paul Purpura.
Oh.
We got John Price.
Yes.
We got Ryan Beck Sr. We got no safety bitch boy.
I'm a traffic cone.
Yeah, and actually shout out to Ryan too for all the kind words though he's giving the show too.
No,
Like,
that, he's
I love,
the avid
yo,
supporter.
I love that shit. No,
He's an avid supporter.
That makes me feel like let's fucking go.
Well, he
Like,
hits me
let's
up
keep
almost
going.
every Sunday during that, but he'll say
Yeah,
something
the
that
only thing,
he'll
yeah.
say something that we did at like 29 minutes in.
He's
I'm
like, I'm glad that you made a decent friend for once, Joe.
Get him on one time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
dude.
he's hip too. Like,
Yeah, he will, yeah.
he's hip.
definitely.
Dude, hit us up, Ryan.
Yeah, if you wanna get on,
wanna
Ryan,
be a
let me
guest, absolutely, I love it.
Don't call me though.
Yeah,
Call him.
and we can, we can give this motherfucker bowling ball noogies. But no, so
Yeah,
let's
that
get into
segue
this
right into
motherfucking
that
shit.
nice first topic, bitches.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we a threat with the topics.
Threat with the topics. You are fucking
Coming from the
microscopic.
tropics. What?
I'm in the tropics. He might be hooked on phonics. No.
They asked the pitch,
Well,
he
that's a
lobbed it.
different-
No, but yeah, threat with fucking It's Your Boy Fifth
So-
featuring Carl Cunhao.
Yeah, man.
Cunhao.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to practice that.
You
but I know
bullshit.
that
You're
shit.
lying.
Dude,
You're
I
lying.
took
You were in the
Spanish in
mirror.
high school.
You were in the mirror all week, doing that, like making sure the I was rolling. He was like,
No, we like
he goes, Kathy,
we used to
I didn't
play
practice getting the tongue to go more
Relampago.
to the bedroom.
Relampago. That's how I learned it. Relampago is bingo in Spanish. I took it in high school, and I work with Spanish dudes too. That's how I
That's
did.
awesome.
But
You were so
no,
proud
Carl's
of
the
the
fucking
lingus.
Carl's the man with the plan. Yeah. All right,
So what you got, man?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, so first
What we
off, big story. Banks are failing. Are we fuckity fucked?
Well,
What do you
there
think?
goes the demonetization in the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no jump. Hell, absolutely. What's the one?
Free
I mean, that's a
track.
huge staple. I mean, there's a couple pillars that you could really call a pillar of the U.S. that really supports the U.S.
Yeah.
Finances are definitely one of those few pillars that, and you're eroding away. I mean, how many banks? You're talking about 3 or 4 or 5. There's four banks. 3 banks have collapsed. There's another 6 on the list
Who are on the brink?
who are on the brink.
And there's other ones that are actually
in different countries.
who are doing banks that are doing better are trying to help bail out some banks that haven't collapsed yet because it's like a. So what do you say to the people who are like, oh, like it's just a couple of banks, like it's not like they don't like it's a ripple effect because it's already that one big bank, which I think it's funny too because you know how they're trying to especially the right, they're trying to say that they went so broke, and so they went so woke
That they
that
went
made them
broke.
broke.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know if you
yeah,
saw,
yeah.
they have like all these like commercials and stuff
I-
like about inclusivity.
I just watched. I know this is off subject or whatever, but I just watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that's coming out this summer, and I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, all right. And then April is African American. And I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, hold on, wait. Ever since growing up, like what? So they have to throw
So
that
you're
in there,
racist,
and I
is
go.
what you're saying.
And me and my brother talk about it, and I'm like, he watched it, and honestly, it sounds dope. I'm like, all right, they got fucking Tribe Called Quest, the beat in there, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
all right,
doesn't.
all right.
Right, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And then, but then
bother
after
me.
I'm like, hey, if you don't go woke, you go broke.
No, because
And I
But-
said that
but-
like joking, but I'm like,
But
it's
I
kinda
think
real.
sometimes. But here's the thing. I think sometimes, like I bet you, like black kids and black people, like when it wasn't more like this, they maybe felt sometimes like, geez, I never see myself like just a
No,
bit.
absolutely.
course.
But it is weird because like I think I might have mentioned this on the show. Watching House of Dragons, and like all shows do this now. Watching House of Dragons and Vikings Valhalla, they have black people in roles that just like
That weren't supposed
historically speaking, like they were. So like it kind of like weirded me out at first, but then it's like, you know what? It doesn't make a difference.
No,
really.
hold on. But why
really doesn't.
why recast something that is already so? If you thought the Vikings have come from, you know, like the Norway, Swedish, Finland areas,
Slavic.
like Slavic
Yeah.
areas, like more times than not, right? So why not create a new superhero, a new brand?
No.
If that's what, instead of rebranding something that's already been instilled,
Yeah.
instead of twisting that, why not go to something new and form something
Like how
new
they do
and
with
give it its
Black
own
Panther
platform? Yes,
and
give it its own
everything.
platform, dude. Like,
By the way, I want to check it out because it does look pretty savage. But that movie Woman King with the actress,
It's on
what's her name?
Netflix.
She's a great actress.
It's on YouTube,
yeah.
too.
And but the thing is, I heard that historically speaking, like there's a lot of it that is true historically speaking, but there's certain stuff they left out because it didn't fit the narrative.
Oh,
Like of them,
I
like
saw the preview for
doing
that.
stuff to their own people.
I saw the preview for that.
And that's what's
Yeah, it looked
always
terrible.
left out.
It looked terrible.
And that's what's always
Why?
left. No, but I mean, like the
Well-
fight scenes of it look kind of cool.
No,
like,
they did.
It's like,
Yeah. Well, they only show you the
what it
peaks.
is that's one of the things they want to do nowadays is they want to threaten the patriarchy, but then it makes me think, are they really threatening the patriarchy? Because you
Yes.
can be a dude who says that you're a female, so you think that it's a matriarchy, but that's still a dude. You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
talking about the
it's a
alpha
lot
of the alpha
trickery.
males.
Yeah,
You're talking about
yeah.
the upper echelon
Yeah.
alpha males. What you're saying is it a problem? It erodes from the midway down. So
as a society we're
guys that would have been guys, right? Or maybe on the fence of being guys that would have stayed that way are now peeling to the other side, and you're eroding from the bottom up. You're only gonna keep, and what happens? You know, you can't have a house like a house of cards.
Grease in
When
the
you
roads,
knock,
man.
when you knock the feet out and you knock the pillars out, the house collapses. So if
Yeah.
you take the bottom out, the top has to collapse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just a thought.
No. You're what you just said about it being a house of cards is absolutely true. It's
Shut up, the space.
No, I'm saying just like all the ideology that they push doesn't have like any concrete like facts to support itself. So it's a house of cards. It's just gonna
Yeah.
fall. It's gonna fall under its own weight of fucking.
Unless you use the
silliness.
super glue on
No,
those
hold on.
cards.
How do you think that ties back into the banking though? Like, where's the connection on that?
Well, do you know that in that SVB that they were actually giving people loans who they knew like these people
Socrates
might, which I know it happens a lot, like you give loans to companies that they might fail or whatever, but like they were all like ultra progressive like companies and stuff like that were all pushing like that stuff, like which is why they were saying like go woke, go broke. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's kinda-
and they
The
were
mega
heavily,
celebrities backing them?
heavily, of course, just like FTX, heavily tied to the Democratic Party. Not to be a dick, like
No, nothing. I know.
And the
But
thing
isn't it
is,
amazing though? Like
we aren't
That is
even.
kinda crazy.
I mean, we're
we don't
Besides
try.
Brady.
We don't try to go that road. We just
No, I'm
follow.
saying
We
we're
follow the
all-
facts, and it seems to lead that direction more times than not. Is
we're
that a
all
coincidence?
independents here, right?
Honestly,
Right-leaning
yeah.
independents.
Well, I would say
I'm
I'm
a
center.
libertarian,
I'm center right.
right?
I'm center leaning
Right,
right.
we all lean.
I am. I mean, I don't.
Right, except for fucking Demo Dan. No, I just kidding.
But that's yeah.
Yeah.
So
gonna lean right
I'm
center.
really
ass.
into it.
No, I'm
What?
center. I'm center leaning right, but
Yeah.
my dick leans left. How does that work, dude?
Lean into it, Dan.
Oh, it balances out. It balances me out.
It
If I
might
lean
be
right,
uncomfortable at first.
My left ball is twisted around my right ball, so
Oh.
I'm just so confused.
I
I
don't like
don't
that.
know which way to turn. No, okay. All right.
Let's talk about.
Sex,
Let's
baby.
talk about the left's plans that they've already got in motion to redistribute wealth in this country. And I'll give you a
They already
hint.
got it.
And I'll give you a hint. It's not the working middle class that they are helping. In fact, they are trying to destroy
Oskies.
the working middle class. No, but you see this.
Yeah.
You see this. Like for example, and you know, it's one of these subjects. Like I feel like I kind of don't want to touch, but you have to. It's been these states that are making their plans for reparations. That is part.
California.
That is part of wealth distribution.
Did you see how much they're gonna have to come up with? Did you see the number?
Yeah.
They average
Billions.
600. No, listen.
Yeah.
They average $600,000 per minority, right? So 600,000 times like 49% of whatever this. Someone did the numbers, and it was upwards of like $250 billion. Where is that money coming? Where is $250 billion coming from?
Where's all the billions coming from that we're giving to?
Your pocket, my pocket.
Yeah, it was
if you have a
similar,
job, your pocket.
But that's sort of my
In
point.
California.
Well, that's sort of my
Yeah.
point. Like, the middle class pay the most taxes and shit too. Like
I know.
all these rich motherfuckers, like all the laws are made for them.
The top and the bottom don't pay.
And the thing is, and at the end of the day, they also know we can push it as far as we want because if we fail, the government is gonna
Bail you out.
as long as you're somebody who fits
As long-
there.
So are you
Yeah,
saying?
they're
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Like, are you
You have to
saying
be
that
too
all
big
the
to
middle
fit.
class could go ahead
Well,
and just not?
just kill yourselves, pretty much. Cause
No, but if they all
No,
join
because
together,
because we
they're
know.
all scared.
No, you know the problem
Yeah.
is we have our nose this much above the water
But we
level,
won't
right?
be able
And
to.
we can't move. We can't make a move because if we make a wrong move, it affects your family. Like so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
know.
So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
stuck in that circle, and they know that, and they're like, "Oh, we got him. We got him. Let's
It's a
join
trap.
them
It's
for
a
everything."
trap. It's a trap. Yeah, it's
It
just
is.
like every other trap. Which is why also the government, like these huge banks, are
Where's the small things of the laundry detergent?
I don't know.
Where are the small things of the laundry detergent? We just don't know. Yes, Styles. Where is it? Where'd you put it?
Where did you put?
Where'd you put it? Is it Tide Pods?
No, it's
Is it dryer
Tide
sheets?
in the bottle.
Is it liquid?
It's Tide.
Are you bringing more than Francis liquid on this podcast?
I eat Tide Pods. They're delicious.
I seen him smoke
they
one.
help my
Freebase the
brain.
Tide Pod one.
They help my brain
It's
think
unbelievable.
better.
Bro.
Better. No,
They help my brain be better.
but so
I'm so
whoa,
cooked, man. You know that, right?
whoa, where was I at again?
That was a good. That was a good cover.
Yeah, but where
That
was
was a
I
dope
again?
cover.
What?
I like that.
You like that?
No, we're good.
What happened?
We'll talk off the podcast.
But my brain.
No, but
better.
where
Sorry.
were we though? No, this is
No, you were
serious.
Tropical Thunder.
It's a
No,
serious-
you're right now. The top one.
No, but we
Is
were
it
still
because
talking
the
about
U.S.
it.
lost the
Wasn't
proxy war in Syria to? Oh, that's only part of it.
No, is it because the U.S. lost a proxy war in Syria to Russia that they are so insistent on Ukraine beating Russia? Like, why are they? I'm starting to wonder. Like, why are they so insistent? Because obviously Russia is so insistent on they can't lose the
Yeah.
war.
And so are we.
They're trying to.
What would happen?
They're trying to
Hold
put
on.
a new leader in government. That's
What would happen to the U.S.? I mean, our reputation's already shit,
And there's
right?
money. There's money.
So our reputation amongst the world community is already shit, right?
But it's messed up because
Militarily, no, though. Militarily, people know not to fuck with us. What kind of prestige hit would happen if we did lose that proxy war? The view of American might and military might. What would happen to that? It'd fucking get eroded. And then you're gonna start seeing all these outside entities who would never ever thought about. It's like when Trump was in office. Nobody thought about doing shit. The minute Joe Biden went in office, they were like, he's weak, fuck him, we're gonna do what we want. It's the
No,
same
that's what I'm
mentality.
saying, like-
It's the same mentality about what you're saying. I think. I'm not saying.
and now we have Xi with
Xi Jinping.
Xi, President Xi of the communist Russia, so Russia, China,
Yeah, no.
is taking a trip over there to go meet up with him.
Yeah.
You know this, right?
Hmm?
And they are also tightening up their relationship with Iran too. Like
They're in a partnership. They're
super
entered into a
duper tight.
partnership.
So like,
Mhm.
it's an issue.
Is it an issue or is it an issue of desperation?
I think China is.
Is
the
it a
biggest
sign of desperation
issue.
though? Because they're reaching out to anyone that will side with them to partner with me. Please help. There's two ways to look at it, and I agree with you. I'm not saying that you're wrong. And I know
In
me.
the end, it's not
and-
even about Russia.
No,
it's
but I
about
know-
China.
No,
they want to make
No,
it
and I know me and you kind of sit on different opposite sides of this, but I do agree with a huge portion of what you say. I just think at the end of it, I go.
China wants to be the superpower. Like that's what they want.
I think.
Well, they're playing the long game.
I think you're right, and I think the top of the top people have picked China to become that, and the U.S. is now fighting back against it. We're balking back against it.
But
and going,
we're not.
we're jockeying for position.
I mean, Biden's not doing anything.
Biden doesn't run this
Anything all
country.
he says is
Biden doesn't
fucking,
run this country. He's a paper.
We
Biden's
don't
dealing
want.
with Ukraine.
We don't want trouble with China. Like every question they ask him with China, he's like, we don't want trouble with China.
Yeah.
Well, that's our war. Think about that. So
Like he comes
you're
out
not,
and says
you're
a
not
bunch of shit that's
projecting
fucking
him.
bullshit.
He's not
Then
projecting
they
what he's doing.
ask him legitimate questions, he walks off.
That was bro.
I didn't see it. What happened?
Makes me fucking nervous, man.
Tell me about it.
It makes me nervous.
He's at the podium talking.
Yeah.
He makes a statement. The guy asks him a question. He turns around and walks away. And the guy yelled out a second question to try to see if it like stopped at the
Yeah,
door.
yeah,
And he just kept going. He had no intention on answering.
Out of
None.
there, bro.
Yeah.
And this
And that's the
thing-
president of the United States.
It's not my leader.
I'm sure we can
Not my
talk
president.
about. I'm sure we can talk about the next topic quite a bit because I gotta say it's like it's blowing my fucking mind too. It's so strange to me that the left is saying that the right cherry picked the footage of January 6th that Fox released.
Don't they both?
But the thing that's blowing my mind is, I'm going to say, so technically, if they had this footage in their possession, doesn't that mean that they cherry picked what they released?
Well,
Yeah.
all right. All right. So,
So,
media stations
what the fuck
are supposed to have what's it called? They're supposed to have journalists, right? And you know what a journalist consists of?
Supposed
They
to be.
tell both sides of the story. They're not one or the other. You can't be, and that just proves right there that media stations are not. They don't have real journalists anymore.
No, what you just said.
The thing I showed you?
No, but how could you be a journalist? And you're right. You're right. A journalist in theory is supposed to be 50-50.
Yeah.
How could you be? I want you to think about this as an overall view. A company that pays your paycheck, that leans a certain direction, but you're supposed to be 50-50. That is a direct. That is a direct conflict of what. So it doesn't work. That is not.
It
gonna
never
work.
used to be though. Back in the
True,
day.
true.
That's when
So what changed?
journalism was
So
real.
what changed though? What changed?
corporate money.
When?
I don't. Honestly, I would say like let's go 2015. 16.
12. I'll give you 11, 12.
Or even before that.
Oh, no, 11, 12. There's an act. You can look up the Murchison Act.
Wasn't there
Basically,
something that
Obama signed? Obama
Yes.
signed
Yeah,
the Murchison Act into
Yep.
law, which allowed
That's when everything started.
You're allowed to
you're allowed to
fib
lie.
and lie.
You're allowed to lie. You're allowed to use propaganda tactics on
Yeah.
the U.S. population when you were not before that.
They're already
But
using
you don't
propaganda
hear that.
tactics.
But you don't fucking hear that nowhere.
What do they call that? They call it a color. I mentioned it before on the show. It's called like a color. It's what we do in other countries. We go over there and we put out propaganda that's like not even true.
Yeah,
Like,
Kinda like North
They're
Korea.
trying to erode. That's
what
how they
they're
get over
trying to do.
Iran. That's why Iran hates us because we did this shit in the 70s.
They
with
are
Iran
doing
Contra.
they are doing what they normally do to other countries,
To us.
to their own people.
Yeah.
And when they say, honestly, I gotta tell you, when they say that the biggest threat to America right now is domestic terrorism, you know
Bullshit.
what? You know what?
They're the
They're
biggest-
not they're not wrong
It
because
is-
they are the fucking
There's no
domestic
shit,
terrorists.
right?
They're
Good
still
point.
fighting the war in Yemen. Like that. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like not
Dude.
indirectly.
Dude,
They're fighting
obviously,
dirty wars
but
everywhere.
Bro, we just dropped bombs in Somalia this week.
It's
fucking
all
Somalia.
about-
What are we doing in Somalia still? Last time I heard about Somalia,
Yeah.
President Clinton was in office, bro. That's the 90s, bro.
dude.
What are we
It's
dropping bombs?
about,
What?
it's about the commodities. It's about
Dude,
it's
you know what
about
it is?
the-
It goes back to China because China's in Africa and they're taking over this one belt initiative fucking thing they got going on, and they're trying to take over a lot of. What they've done is they've given huge, they've given huge money to different countries in Africa, and they know they can't pay back the bill. So when you can't pay back the bill, I come in, I take your fucking
Yeah,
resources.
taking shit. Yeah.
The U.S. is like, oh, you want to take
It's
resources?
T-Bones.
No, but the U.S. goes, you want
But
these
that's why I
resources?
don't understand.
Bomb.
Like
What
that's why I don't
resources?
understand. Why are we pushing this go green renewable energies before
It's
we
not
actually have the
sustainable.
technology for it?
Or-
Because the only people who are
or-
getting rich off of it
Yeah.
is fucking China. You know this, right?
Or-
all of the components, all of the stuff we need for it comes from China.
Congo.
Why are we giving China
Congo,
oil all the time when our reserves?
China, dude, with the fucking all the cobalt.
Yeah, and China's
hey,
in fucking
guys, guess what
Africa.
the
Big time.
the number one component of a
laptop, cell
green
phone.
battery for a car, dude.
Yeah.
It's cobalt. Like
Dude, plugging in
your phones,
electric
everything.
car
man.
is like plugging in 12 refrigerators.
Plug it in your electric
Twelve
car.
refrigerators.
Listen,
Oh, shit.
if everyone converted over to electric cars, right, our power grid can't even handle that. We can't even produce the amount of energy necessary to do that.
California already has rolling
You
blackouts.
see the people with the
How are you gonna do that
I know,
with
right?
cars?
You
You see the people with those
How's that
diesel.
gonna happen?
See the
Doesn't
people
work.
with the diesel
Don't even make
generators.
sense.
Yeah, the diesel generator that powers the car that you fucking charge. I know, it makes
I will
sense.
say though, one good thing though, I did see with,
Oh shit!
with
Does anybody
Biden.
have a?
I do want to have a positive with Biden.
No, you don't.
Is
I'll get some more.
I-
I'll get some more
yeah.
afterwards, you know. Oh no, you're all that.
with Biden though, he did just didn't they just allow digging and drilling in Alaska?
Yeah, they just opened
Yeah,
it up. They
yeah,
just
yeah.
opened
But
it up.
that's been.
I
I'm
don't
glad
know.
you brought that.
Yeah.
No, that's
I
awesome. I'm
just
glad you brought that
heard
up.
about it.
because I was just hearing a thing recently that the government has taken over something like, I'm probably gonna screw up the number, I don't know the number is fact, but close to like 90% of the land in Alaska they're calling government land to stop anybody from doing anything.
Yeah,
and they're letting them. They've been trying to get that fucking thing going forever.
Yeah.
And they're like, because Biden said,
cut out the
we're gonna
fucking
need oil
pipelines.
for, at least
That
10 more
oil
years.
wasn't
10 more
oil,
years.
but-
I know.
Dude,
Well,
That oil that
But
they
here's
use from
the
that they cut off
thing.
the sands,
Yeah, yeah.
the sands oil, you can get oil out of it, but what it takes to get oil out of it is like a crazy. It's not normal.
Costs way more.
It's way it's a lot. So if
I'm all
you shut that
for
off, it was. You're right though. Like cutting it off, it does it. So it's supply and demand.
Yeah.
So now you're cutting off some of the supply, yes, but that was like a lower. It wasn't as bad. Like, I think the media, when they heard that, they overplayed that because what they use for that oil really isn't gasoline oil. They use it for other shit.
Yeah.
That type of oil. You know what I mean?
plastics.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Shit, yeah.
Hey guys, what do you think about that whole shit that went on with the 2 Russian jets in
In
the
the drone?
US drone? Like, I thought it
I
was
don't
kind of
blame
funny
him.
though
I don't blame
too.
him.
Like that's a common thing that you do, like when you're in the air, like to other, you dump a
Fucking
little bit of
gas.
fuel. You dump, like you're basically like taking a dump on them.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
you dump
just
You're
fuel
pissing
on
on them.
Or just fire a missile that will fucking.
And they claim
You
that
can't.
they
No, you can't though.
No,
You
no,
can't.
no.
Yeah.
That's
No,
an act of war.
Fire a missile that costs more than a fucking
But they
house.
claim that
They
in the
can't, you can't
United
fire
States.
on them.
But listen,
That's why they
I'm
didn't.
talking
no,
about the
but
balloon
they
they shot
claim
down
that they
too,
clipped
in
them.
Iran.
But I've heard
They
some
didn't
other
fire
things.
a missile though. Is what I'm trying to say because that's an
No,
act of
no,
war.
no,
that's
because
that's a
clip
legit
it.
act
No,
of war.
because I heard some.
So we
some
couldn't have
other
clipped
that said
whatever
that
they
might
found.
have that they might have
course they
actually
did.
fired,
Yeah.
not a missile, but
Or
bullets.
gunshots.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Yeah.
maybe.
There's
Hi,
been some
why didn't
speculation.
we shoot down a fucking
There's been some
balloon? with
speculation.
Just
Yeah,
fucking guns. dude.
and like
What if that balloon wasn't really China's? What if that balloon?
do you know
was
they
US
gave the
and
pilots?
US trolls
Do you know they
it?
gave those Russian pilots like
Awards,
and a
dude.
big fucking yeah.
Bro, that's
It's because they want to be cute and be like, but also.
they wouldn't
Dude.
be doing this if fucking Trump was
Dude,
in office,
here's
bro. They
something.
would not
I
be
read
doing
on
this.
the- And people will get mad at that and be
I don't
like,
give a fuck.
that's not true. But it's fact because for some reason, every time Joe Biden is in the White House, Putin just strolls right into fucking
I'm
Ukraine.
gonna walk right over
for some
you,
reason.
you fucking beta.
I think, for all the crap he talks about, I think he might be helping fucking Putin in there.
Oh wait, did you just hear about the $1 million
Because he's cool
that
with
the
fucking
Biden
China.
family just got from
Yeah.
China?
Oh, but people be like, oh, yeah. And now the fucking there's people in the Biden family that they never even heard of that are popping up with fucking.
What's his daughter? His daughter?
70,000,
Yeah, his daughter
100,000.
recently.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Like I know to people in the government, maybe
How are we
70
allowed
grand
to-
is not a lot, but
What's the
to us,
problem, though?
you
What is wrong with us? What is wrong with you, me,
I
you,
do-
and everyone that fall and everyone else that's normal? Why are we allowing this?
The therapist doesn't know.
Why
What's
are we
wrong with
allowing this?
I saw Jenna's laughing about that, but
Why are we allowing this? We know this is going on. It's getting played every day in front of your face 3 times, 5 times a day by all these news drops. Why does it comment? Do we forget that we put people in these positions of power? We vote them in. Why do we keep voting in these fucking retards? Why can't we vote in someone of legit?
The
of legit
rhetorical
it's us.
monkeys. Of,
It's us. It's us. It's not. I can't blame somebody for coming to you and going, if you're gullible enough to keep falling for the same trick, then keep falling for it, you dumbass. And we go, okay, let's follow the fucking
just so you
thing."
know, me and Dan do not support this man's R word.
I don't give a
He says
shit.
all the time.
guy is no, I'm just kidding.
He's an
No.
R word user.
No, I agree, dude.
I love us.
No, I do. I love us too. But I do. No, I do agree with you. You want to hear something?
Like-
you want to hear something else that's fucked up? No.
Oh, yeah.
Fifth, you're out of line.
Listen,
Tell
you
us.
want to
Tell
hear
us.
something else that's fucked up? No, listen. Fucking Intel.
Doing the do.
Intel.
That's your other news.
What's in the room?
You just gave it.
Gives you?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's sharing with me.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's a nice.
You want
boy.
herpes too?
No,
You're a
whoa,
nice
no.
boy. Oh, whoa, hey.
No, wait.
Just AIDS.
Let him.
Hey, you remember AIDS? Remember AIDS?
No.
Listen.
Ooh, harder.
Dude, Intel, check this out. Intel has shown that there are plans that Russia has to take over the
Russia?
country of Moldova. So they really,
That makes
so they really are actually
Shit.
not just planning on what they.
No, they want Ukraine in its entirety.
If they can take, but here's the thing.
Geologically.
If they can take Ukraine,
Yeah.
that's gonna make them strong enough to take another place.
No, that'll make them strong to defend themselves
But
geologically.
But
I
if
don't
they
think you'll
stop
see
there-
something on that.
if they stop there, then that's fine. But they're already showing that they're already looking at other countries.
No, I get I do I agree with you on that. I don't see like if they could take Ukraine over and they only have 2 or 3 ways to get in and they own those we'll call them like hot spots where between the mountains and the seas and shit. For them to move forward into Europe, I get what you're saying. I just don't see it being plausible. Look at all the goddamn. They have no navy. They can't because you have to figure Norway, Sweden, in Denmark. They own that Baltic Sea in there, right? And Russia can't get out. That's why they haven't because they're surrounded by NATO. I feel like that's going to be the end point right there. If they can take
That's all part of
Ukraine
the reason
back.
why we're putting all those nuclear subs in
I have- I
Australia,
have
New
those,
Zealand, and
yeah.
shit. Like,
You know, think there's no further?
I,
Oh, he's going to try?
no,
I think
just like the way
in
they built
Belarus,
the-
and Belarus is with them too.
so
And
the way they
Belarus
built the Nord
wants to
Stream
take over.
pipeline, dude.
Belarus just don't fuck off there.
You're
last
gonna
week.
tell me
Oh,
you
did
don't,
they?
you don't
Oh, I missed
No,
that.
not fuck. He didn't tell them fuck off. They want him to invade me. He goes, no, my guys, I'm doing
You
it.
guys don't think there's American troops on the ground?
Oh,
Of course there is.
Dude,
Come on, let's-
dude, special ops type people. That's
Yeah,
what.
yeah, homie.
Dude, we are fighting this war against Russia. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's not be fucking
Through
silly.
Ukraine. We use
Yeah, let's
Ukraine
not
as a
say
shield.
it's a
The
fucking
shield,
proxy
the
war.
shield fucking crest is Ukraine, but it's really a U.S. shoulder
Yeah.
behind it. you know
And
what I
what story have
So, what else do we got though? What's
What story haven't we talked about yet? That's a
The-
big story that's blowing up right now. You guys didn't guess. I'm guessing you didn't.
Notorious B.I.G.
Fucking Trump
Oh, about to
came
be
out and
arrested.
said that he's going
Yeah,
to be
arrested on Tuesday.
On
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I just read that too. I was
And there
surprised.
is,
Like,
in
what the
fact, paperwork that was just. That
Bro,
was
I saw
just
that and didn't read it.
turning
I saw that and
in a
didn't read it.
fucking
And then if
court.
Fill me in.
If
They
he
tried to
dies,
indict him.
Why? On what?
It's like on some small shit, like some fucking like financial stuff.
if he dies, in,
But I
in
also
the, in the
said
prison,
that
it's gonna be
even
federal.
if-
so he's gonna go to Manhattan.
But they said-
FC1, which I'm about to talk
Yeah.
to about next week.
Okay.
So
Oh shit!
yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about, but
that's where
is-
Epstein died. Epstein
Oh
died.
yeah! Oh
El Chapo's
shit!
there.
Yeah. Oh El Chapo, he dug a hole. But the thing is, but what I heard was even if he did get charged with whatever they're trying to hit him with,
They'd be right out.
it wouldn't. No. The thing is that which I thought that's
You
what
just
their plan was. The thing what I thought their plan was is because you guys are fucking idiots.
No.
But it's because see what you did now to me? It's because people thought they want to stop him from being able to run for president, but even if he gets charged with this,
yeah.
there's no legal, it can't stop him from running president. So
He's gonna run for
they're
president
just
behind
hoping him that
bars.
he's in
He'll win, too.
jail.
He'll fucking win, too.
Yeah, if they can keep him in jail, dude, if they're just trying
Well,
to
they Andrew Tatum? They Andrew Tatum, hold him there, and every time he comes up for fucking let go, they just know you're back into
No, that's another country.
cycle.
It
There's
goes
other
monthly,
countries
too.
that can do that shit.
You know-
Dude, he's probably gonna get
They hit him with domestic
suicided.
terrorists. All they need to do is hit him with domestic terrorists. And now
Hillary's
he's on some
gonna-
black site where you were for the last
But the
month.
thing is, the whole point of that is, and they know they've got to be careful with this, because locking Trump up
Make him a martyr.
makes us fucking look like these other countries that fucking lock up their opposition. And that's a
Yeah,
fucking bad
big problem, dude.
fucking direction to be
Big
going
problem,
in.
Yeah.
bro.
And people can say whatever they want, be like, oh man, dude, if you think that Trump should be in jail, then you must think that fucking Biden should be in jail. Because all the shit, all the shit, dude, I don't even understand how people are even like, the people who are on the left. I don't even understand how they're even defending this. Like they're getting hit with so much fucking facts. We're basically like, be like, no, block them, protect them. They didn't do nothing wrong.
Wow.
Are you fucking fucked?
They can't fathom.
They're basically a fucking
can't
crime
fathom it.
organization.
They
Alright,
can't
so-
fathom the wrong.
So definitely though, like
He's just,
so
he's probably worse
I
than
read,
Trump.
I read about it too, and I don't know how many news stations. Because honestly, I don't.
You can
really,
read?
I don't really watch the news. But yo, if he does get arrested on a Tuesday though, this is that's gonna be-
No, why Tuesday though? And how does he know this ahead of time?
Dude, hit him with something, please.
So,
I know, right?
Anything.
I need
No,
a gavel for him. We need
no,
a gavel
no,
for him.
no.
Just take his
No,
flip-flop
no.
off and
Bro,
snap
the
it.
day we get the day we get the fucking taste and we don't tell him.
No.
And we let him,
I can't
and we don't
wait.
tell him,
I
and,
can't
and we're shocking him on fucking camera. Oh, it's gonna be epic, man. You
Hey,
Hey.
Paul, get up.
nah, dude,
Don't get the one where you
dude,
shit your pants.
I'm
just
gonna
like
get
a
one of the
bird.
ones that the things shoot out from across the way.
We all just tase each other at the same time. Oh Jesus!
The
Wow.
don't worry, the snipers are gonna
Yeah,
get
but-
this.
I know, we're dead after this episode.
But the whole
Yeah.
point was, do you think
That he's
that
really gonna get arrested?
that he'll get arrested?
Do you really think so?
No, honestly.
You guys read this article?
Just because
Is it
he's-
one article? Is it one?
Because he's saying it, I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna happen. I
Oh.
really do. I doubt.
So you think by him
I bet
putting
you
it-
he's bringing it out. So now
It looks like the
they're
optic
gonna
of it
be
is
like
saying-
nah, let's not do that.
I go just saying. So you're saying he threw it out there to try to like defer them from doing it because now the optic of it looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
What's the real
It's like
grounds
balls
on
with left eye. It's weird.
Yeah.
Let's get.
it's funny.
Wait, is it
How
left or the right?
360s? It's both.
Is it? Oh shit.
Dude, do you know what I didn't talk about? We were talking about earlier. That's so weird to me that
Okay.
even after things are like debunked and proven not to be true. Like I just saw the other day, AOC was still screaming something about
Hey yo, see?
about national about Capitol fucking police being killed at the insurrection.
Which never.
What insurrection?
So what the fuck are you talking about?
What? What?
And it goes back.
Who died?
Like,
Who?
like I don't
Who?
understand why they're saying. They said that the
You
new
hear somebody
that the
around
new
here?
footage that were released.
Somebody in this room is possessed
It's-
by an owl.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting that
Who
the-
died?
Nobody.
No, there was. Who? The fucking security guard, right? That
5
fired
days
and
later.
killed the lady, right? Well, no, it wasn't. It was someone else.
Oh,
The guy that died from a stroke 5 days later.
5 years later.
Oh.
But died from a stroke, though.
But someone
Oh,
said
no.
I would hope.
But still, yeah.
But someone say I would hope if I got beat over the head and then I died 5 days later as a stroke,
Who got beat over the head?
you would realize that it.
There was camera footage of him on
Yeah.
site working the next
into
day.
his-
But that's why I don't understand why they're so
beat
worked
over
up
the head? Oh.
about this footage and they're like, oh, but like, it's still legit footage. Like, they're basically saying, like, don't believe your lying eyes.
So who cherry picked who? To go back to what you were saying earlier, who cherry picked what and who did what for who?
I feel like
I think Washington did the cherry picking.
and then they're like,
Yeah,
and,
cherry
chopping.
they're like, and the anchors on Fox don't even agree with any of this stuff. It's just like the things
They
that
don't buy into the lie with
the
us.
things that they argue about, just like a fucking mind blowing.
Why?
Doesn't make any sense.
One
to me.
thing too. I don't know. I just thought about this. Why is cherry picking such a bad thing? Because think about it. If you're picking the cherries, you want to pick the ones that are ripe. You want to pick the best of them. And I get that. I understand. Like, yeah, but still,
But what about
you're
the
supposed to
truth?
have a good product.
No, but
Yeah.
What about
no,
the
no, no,
fucking
no, no,
truth?
no. To go with his, no, to go what he's saying. They're not picking the best cherries, bro. They're picking the ones that are
I know.
underripe and
That's
shit.
more
And,
like narrative.
and then they're going, here, look, there's cherries. And you're going,
That's
these
doo-doo.
aren't right.
That's
Yeah,
doo-doo.
yeah.
That's not cherries.
That's,
Yeah,
that's,
that's what
no,
I'm
but
saying.
that's
You got unripe cherries, moldy cherries, whatever.
Like they
Cut
were
that fucking tree
escorting.
down, dude. That's what-
Dude,
that's one. That's
they
one.
tried to say that dude
That's why.
like with the bison head on the fucking Q shop. They tried to say that he was aggressive and violent. Like all the video shows, he was fucking peaceful. They were walking.
He went
him
nuts
around.
when he
they
did that
literally
prayer.
unlocked doors for
I
him.
know. No, but there were some assholes though. Let's be.
Yo, yeah,
And I understand. No, there were.
definitely,
Some
but a
people rubbed.
small
Dude, some people rubbed
percentage,
shit on
man.
the walls. That was fucking.
No, I know. There was some
disgusting.
stupid fucking
mean-
people. But no, bro.
All the
you-
shitty
you-
people in this.
But bro,
country.
you name me one barrel that doesn't have
Huh?
bad eggs in them or bad apples in them. You name me one
But-
element of any aspect of life that doesn't have some good and
Even
some
the
bad.
Capitol Hill police though said that they weren't happy with the way that they're, and plus not to mention
Well, they
the fact,
also-
not to mention the fact that they
They
were
also
told,
paid it.
like they were
Yeah,
told,
yeah.
Come on in.
they were told to not like they wanted to protect. They wanted to protect the Capitol, like, and like beef up security. And Nancy Pelosi told them, like, no, just relax. There's nothing. They wanted that.
They-
shit.
I know, of course they didn't.
Listen,
they wanted
They
all this
had
narrative.
they had provocateurs.
Listen, they-
They had this lined up. They were like,
The
let's get this
CIA
going
was
so we
out
can
there.
run
The
this. We can
CIA
run
was
this.
They
out
got
there.
a permit
The
to be able
fucking
to do it.
Chief is.
They
The
fucking.
fucking
They also
Ray
asked.
the
They
fucking-
asked ahead of time for extra security that day.
They got denied.
They got denied.
And Mike Pence was like, tell him the tell him the.
Did we not? And then you have FBI
You bastard.
provocateurs coming in there.
Provocateurs!
Saying, hey, storm the Capitol, storm the Capitol. You got Alex Jones in the
Dude,
back of
FBI.
the bullhorn
Telling
saying,
you not
don't
to
do this.
saying no. Alex Jones of all the fucking people in the world,
Yeah.
crazy Alex
Him
Jones.
and
telling-
fucking his boy
Owen Wilson.
Owen Troy.
Owen Troy. Yeah, sorry.
That's
Owen
a
Wilson.
That's a
fucking
fucking. I know.
actor.
Alexa,
I'm
shut
a-
off alarm.
No.
No, I deserve that one. For sure.
Stupid brain.
I definitely deserve that one. He feed me funny gummy bears.
Oh. Mom, you remember when you used to break these over my ass? No, just kidding.
He likes it now.
Shout out to Mary Stansky. I love you.
Guess
Best
where
mother
Weapon's
ever.
going? He's going to do his beta duties.
Beta duties.
Why? No, you can't talk either.
What are you talking about, bro? I fucking do my part in my relationship. I do 50.
I hold it down.
My wife,
Oh, man,
my wife
man.
works full time. We both work full time, so we both split the stuff around the house. You know what I mean? And she still says that I'm a lazy prick who doesn't do it.
Why aren't you man enough to handle all of it?
No.
Like 1932.
I know. But did you ever notice that the guys are expected to just like
Yeah, be
you
absolute
can't
fucking
ever,
nothing. You don't
nothing can bother you. You can't
No.
have any feeling like
do everything we need you to do and do it without a fucking complaint.
you're just a walking wallet and cock, and that's pretty much.
And the cock's not even good enough.
Yeah. Hey, speak for yourself.
No, you just think
Um,
that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kathy, buffalo chicken dip, please. More, please.
Dip. This is probably gonna actually be a short episode today.
No, it's not. He says it, but it won't be.
So, anyways, guys, Dan, he does have some issues in his head.
And he really is democratic.
He's not playing with a full deck, so he really, truly needs your help. Please, I'm about to post up
$1 a day.
I'm about to post up our cash
Donations for Dan
and
is what we're
our Venmo.
calling it. Donations for Dan.
Because his brain is fucking.
Donations for Dan's dementia. Dan gets the triple D.
Dementia Dan. Democratic Dementia Dan.
Dan gets the triple D
No,
every day. In his
Actually,
mouth.
dementia is actually no joke.
No, it really isn't. And if you notice, a lot of
Facts.
my posts on social media are attached with different organizations and
Yeah,
fundraisers.
I love that.
Please fundraise. I'm gonna be serious
Yeah.
to all time is Children's Hospital, Jimmy Fund,
Ohio.
Ohio Derailment. I mean, Jesus, I'm on all kinds of platforms.
Dude, I
Facebook,
still can't
Instagram.
believe, dude, those people got such a fucking
What a
shit
raw
in
deal,
this
dude.
fucking
What a raw deal.
And like they're just like, of course, because they're just like regular people. Like Joe Biden has been everywhere in the country and the world except for there. Like, and really, honestly, that says something to me. You can say what you want, but that says something to me about him. This dude can fly to Ukraine, but he can't go in his own backyard
How's
to
it?
help out people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy,
It still
man.
fucking blows my mind that they have not done anything for these.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
What? Huh?
Joey, I'm actually doing something here for what we were talking about, but
What?
what would
Bring
you
something
say? Tara, what would you what would you say right now? I guess I'd say two. What are your 3 top concerns, like, for our country, for our freedom, whatever direction you want to go in? What would you say the 3 top fucking issues?
Economics for one, right off the bat. Our economic forecast right now is not looking good, and anyone telling you otherwise is lying to you. The fact that we elect and they do, and the fact that we elect liars over and over again that don't really look out for us at all boggles my mind. So we put these people into place that put these policies into place for us, thinking that they're going to be in our best interest, and they're not, and they haven't been. I'm 40 years old. You guys are around 40 roughly?
Well,
like, so we're all around
good.
35 to 45
This
years old, right?
motherfucker's 47.
Like, this kid's like 109, but
50,
49.
60, 100.
yeah, so like 35 to 45, right? So we're all like, say born between 80 and 85. Why are we allowing this? Like we put these people in place with the intent of you doing the best for us, and you're not. And everyone looks around at each other.
That's my
It's your
point.
fault, and it's his fault. No, it's our fault because we need to be smarter as voters and go, who's really gonna vote for what we think is best,
Yeah.
and put these people in place. Not these
But that's
these
what I don't
fake ass.
understand. But that's the whole point. Like that's what I understand. Like that's why I do feel like not always, but a lot. Like the smaller the government is, like like
The
cabins
better.
and cities,
Yeah,
the better. Because
better.
like you're actually a real person who's dealing with people, like as opposed to, like I said, I see all the time these fucking congressmen and these senators.
The
They go
government
in
not
being
to tell
worth.
you.
They go in being worth a couple 100,000, and they come out being worth fucking 5,
145
10,
million.
20 million.
145 fucking
and they're
million.
making the rules for us. Like they're literally
Making the rules for them
to keep
hurt
us down and
and
to
give
fucking
them-
fatten their
They're out of
pockets.
touch too, man.
And anytime that we try to be like,
way.
anytime we try to be
It's
like,
not great.
like literally,
Not great at all.
that's I know I've said this before, but that's the only thing that there's 2 things that the Republicans and the Democrats can always agree on. Number one, that they don't really need a third party, a legitimate third party, because they don't want to give up.
We
any
need a
fucking
third
power.
party.
Yeah, no
we
shit,
do.
yeah.
I'm saying, but they don't.
reform
I'm
it.
saying
A
they don't.
libertarian dude is probably
And then number
your best
two,
bet. Where else
and
do
then
we
number
go?
2 is that they don't want any fucking restrictions on them being able to fucking continue their inside trading, because anytime it gets brought up, speaking to people, I said how Joe fucking walks away from legit questions. Nancy Pelosi's done that
Same
a
thing.
lot of times.
Mhm.
Anytime they, but
But they're old fucks, dude.
no.
How's
but-
her husband though?
that's
How's her
what I'm saying.
husband? Why is her husband on Wall Street then? Doesn't he do better than Warren
Nah,
Buffett?
he's
Better than Warren
he's
Buffett.
he's
One of the
better-
best philanthropists.
Philanthropist.
Yes, thank you for that. I
Full
can't
on
say it.
rapist? What? No.
Yeah, whoa.
Full on rapist.
You never saw that episode.
Full-
Weapon, don't be telling yourself. Don't be giving away the secrets.
Full on rapist.
I was trying
no,
to you piece of
philanthropist.
shit.
Did I pull Paul? Did I pull Paul? Did I?
No.
Kind of. Was it
That's
Paul?
like when you just had a you couldn't pronounce it. That's
Hey, you guys remember when you were pieces of shit? Oh yeah, that was today.
That was,
We're not making
that was
fun.
5 minutes ago.
No, that-
Why did anything
right now.
change? Why has nothing
Nah.
changed?
I hate
no,
you
but yeah.
pieces
So
of
alright.
shit.
So what? That was 1 or 2.
Hey,
And
I-
the thing,
Where's the
I call
topics?
these guys my fucking dude. We're fucking freestyle now. I told you,
Oh.
we didn't have a lot of fucking topics. So we can
Perfect, even better.
Yeah.
talk about anything you want.
This is freestyle.
No, I'll say
want to-
two. I'll say two. Like
Dan,
what's,
say
what's
something.
going on in the country?
Facts. Yes, I
Talk
will.
to us, Dan. Talk to us.
Listen,
Your top 3.
I don't technically have to deal with it so much right now. Like my son just turned 2, so
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with it until he gets into school. But that shit, I do feel like it is on a decline a little bit. I feel like it's not. But then again,
There's some pushback.
there's some stuff going on in schools that I'm just like.
People don't know what he's talking about. What he's talking about
Like,
is this ultra progressive
Yeah,
ideology
in the school
I know
system,
people
right?
get mad
Yeah.
about it,
It's-
and you shouldn't question anything that they. But I'm sorry, we have to question it.
No, hold on. So me and you have kids that are in upper teens. I have kids that are in the low teens.
Yeah.
And you have kids that are under
Kenzie
teens.
and Riley,
What are
shout
your-
out, ladies.
What's your view, knowing what
I don't
what
watch
your
the
kid's
video.
about
I
to
don't like
move
that
into?
show.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you, as a parent?
Oh my god!
As a parent, how do you view your kid? So your kid's 2, 3 years old.
Stop
Two,
upsetting
just turned
me.
2. Yeah.
So in the next 5 years, he's going to be in first grade. Where do you think where we're at right now, and then add 5 years to that, and that's when his entrance into this is?
I don't think
How is-
it's going to be as prevalent as it was. I
They're gonna
really
do
don't.
that.
I
I hope
think
you're
it's
right.
I think
Right.
it's starting to move towards hey, just chill the fuck out with that shit, man. Like leave the sexuality.
I said this.
Leave
It
that
has.
shit out of school.
It
Leave
actually
that-
has been.
Yeah.
It has been. Starting. There's pushback now. Do you remember where I was
Yeah.
talking about this show?
Are you watching porn?
I see pushback.
You watching porn? You've been on your phone for 5
No,
minutes.
I literally said I am.
Paul, what did
putting
we
up-
say about this?
Remember what we were talking
He doesn't
about?
We're not going to do this anymore. No
Remember
more.
we were talking about what?
When you're at this dinner table, you're going to be involved with this dinner table. You put your devices down now.
It's actually what I said I would do when we were talking when Dan
See,
was
he
in
told us he was
here.
going to cheat on us. You hear this fucking? I'm in a different podcast now. Bye, guys.
It's what we said we were gonna do while Dan was out there freaking
Oh, Jesus.
being domesticated.
I'm gonna put
There's
him.
nothing wrong with that. You're a Puerto Rican?
Were you
know
racist?
that? No, I like Puerto Rican people.
Me too. I love
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I don't.
Hispanic women.
Oh,
Frankie
Hispanic
Cutler's
women,
kid,
that's
bro.
terrible.
Oh, I'm terrible. I know.
DJ Tony
I'm a
Touch.
married man.
You,
I can't think
I'm
about that.
You're a married man?
Hell no. Well,
I'm playing.
15 years ago I was married and divorced the same year, but not anymore.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Damn.
Shout out.
No
Megan
more.
Cass. Do you think she ever watches the show?
I'm leaving right now.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
getting the fuck off the show. Fuck
Sorry.
this show.
Oh, shit.
Also, hey, I don't think Smokey saw our thing yet either because he hasn't responded.
Smoke
Why'd you hit him up? Have you hit him up though? Have you tried to hit him up?
Oh, you guys were saying get smoking on that. Oh, shit.
I can't be on the episode though. He told me off the side, he was like, when he comes on the episode, you can't be there.
No, you can be there, but you can't be a rude fuck, is what I'm saying.
All right, so we're still going here. What do we got?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Freestyle,
Okay.
whatever. What, Dan,
No, not-
Dan, what,
yeah.
what tickles your pickle
Wait,
about?
did he already hit
old
his top
society?
3?
No, but we're.
He had one.
Oh, no. Yeah, I just had one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Fucking lean with it, rock with it. I'm putting up what I said I would when we were talking when Dan wasn't in here. So you guys go. I'm an ignorant.
Well, you know what? It's the fucking 5th show now.
I'm an
Fuck
ignorant
this shit.
Oh,
We fight. The Styles Benefits Show.
My nipples are hard.
My nipples are hot all the time.
I don't know,
My
24/7.
wife
What do you guys think? What would you guys
I
like
look
for
at
us to
my
bring
wife.
up on a
My
future
nipples are
podcast episode? Is there a different format? Is there certain topics? Is there things you like and don't like? I want to see comments. I want to see some
You
engagement
want
on
us to
this.
throw Dan out of the fucking.
Throw away. Ooh,
What?
Bro, we should do a skit where we like pretend to be the Fresh Prince of Show, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Fresh
and we
Prince of
toss
Shows?
and we fucking toss Dan out the front door.
Or you guys,
Oh!
or you guys try and I just grab both of you and go,
Yeah, with him, we go, and he's like, I'm Hogan, guys.
he drank his muscle milk today, boys. Don't make him snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
Oh.
Back of the end. Cream of the crop, brother. Drinking this coffee, yeah, brother.
Let me tell you something,
You want
brother.
a shot at things?
Woo!
I'll be flat. That's all right.
Yeah, I think we're running on about an hour.
Dan's had enough.
No, not even that.
No, I'm saying.
It is not recording. Awesome.
And I wasn't going live today.
50.
His
What you want to do? You want to drop a short episode this week?
silly
Is that what we're doing?
brain.
Yeah, fuck it.
I know, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I think we hit
Peace.
the biggest topics and shit.